Okay, let's see. Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for School DxD Season 4, Episode 1. Even though it's Episode 1, it's obviously not the first episode in this season. Episode 0 was the first one, and I don't know if that's really canon or not, but question. Does Konako now like Issei, or does she just... is her personality doing like a 180 now that she's accepted what she is as being a cat spirit? Part devil, anyway. Because, this episode starts off very steamy, with Akino trying to make a move on Issei, as always. And then, dang it, who popped in next? I don't know if it was Zenobia or Ostia that popped in next. Either one, I know Ostia did, I just didn't know if Zenobia did or not. But then Konako popped in. I actually thought it was Gasper at first. I was like, what the heck are you doing there? No, I realized that it was Konako because of the little hair barrette she always wears. And I was like, what the freak are you doing here? I thought you weren't into Issei. But yeah, apparently she can heal now that she's, fully embraced her powers. So we have 2 healers in our midst. And before things can get go any further, Rias came in and is like, if Issei belongs to anybody, he belongs to me. And then she essentially jumps on them and lands boobs first on his face. Oh boy, I bet Issei was probably wishing that if that was a dream, he would never wake up from it. Oh, Issei, always a pervert but can never make a move when he's actually given the opportunity. Because these girls have given him many, 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 many opportunities to have them in various ways, including sex. So either he is such of a good guy that he's not gonna make a move on them, or he's just all talk, no. Essentially, he's all no talk, no bite. Essentially, I think that's the phrase. If I'm getting it wrong, let me know. Anyway, currently we are 7 subscribers away from getting to 800, and then we are 200 away from. We are essentially 207 subscribers away from 1,000. That is insane. Considering, I think it's been like, 6 years since I started actually using this channel for recordings. And I think it was only in 2015 that I started doing reactions. So it's been 5 years since my channel really took off. Because it was doing fairy tale reactions and all that started getting me close to 100 subscribers, and it picked up and picked up and picked up and picked up until it got to the point where it took me only 4 months or so to get to next 100 subscribers. Or rather, to go from 600 to 700. And we're almost at 800 now, which is insane. Anyway, we find out that all the first years are taking a trip to Kyoto, which means that Rias, Akino, and Konako cannot go. And, Gasper too, because I don't know what year he's in. Anyway, but the others can. And obviously, Issei's friends are eager to go because they're eager to, be their usual perverted selves. And, like I said, is Konako interested in Issei because, she has to go and heal him because of the whole issue that with the Juggernaut thing happened, it took some of his life force, so she has to get it back and heal him properly through her cat spirit healing. And, while she's sitting there, I guess, healing him, whatever she's doing to heal him, she suggested another way that she could heal him, and it's, bedroom stuff. Although she called it bedroom arts. And obviously when she said bedroom, I was like, you are interested in Issei, or are you just only doing this to heal him? Because I highly doubt that I think she's interested in him, because if she wasn't, she would never probably suggest that only way she would suggest that is if the original healing she's doing is not doing anything, and that was the only way to do so. So, does she have a thing for Issei, and if so, really, wow, because she did not seem interested in him at all. She actually didn't like him, although some people have told me that essentially she didn't like him because he was so accepting of who he is, and she wasn't at the time. But still, that's a bit of a 180 from season 3 to now, where her personality just, I wouldn't say it did a 180, but her feelings toward Issei did a 180, essentially. Or maybe she liked him the entire time, she just couldn't say it because she didn't accept her own self, so she couldn't accept her feelings for Issei. I don't know. If you guys can hear that, ignore it, because my nephews are being, they're being difficult. They're always difficult when it comes to putting on clothes, especially my youngest nephew, who just doesn't like putting pull-ups and clothes on. My oldest nephew can put his clothes on by himself just fine. It's just sometimes he chooses not to. We have to kind of force the issue. Anyway, yeah, everybody's excited for the Kyoto trip, and Rias brings her house off down to the underworld so they can meet with her family again. And after dinner, they run into her cousin. I think that's who he is. The one who's the number one fighter, whatever you want to call him. I can't remember his name. And they decided to have a little sparring match with Issei. Apparently this guy has not only the number 1, but he's the number 1 without any special power. So he only has his fists, his body to fight with. No demon powers or anything. Or sorry, devil powers or anything like that. So he got there through hard work. And Issei ends up trading a few blows and ends up ultimately with a draw, but he almost could have gotten his butt kicked. So, yeah, he promises to fight again in the next raiding game. And after they're heading to the train that goes to Kyoto, Rias gives them some passes that allow them to go check out all the temples, because otherwise they won't be able to, because, you know, they're devils. And before they left, Rias gives Issei a kiss, and obviously you would think he'd be used to that, but nope, still not used to it. Anyway, I'll get to work on all this, and I will see everybody next time.